Hello everyone, welcome to 9tech11. This was an exciting week for Apple fans since Apple held the first Apple event for the year, with lots of important product launches. Let's dive into more details. Apple, as expected, unveiled a new version of the iPhone SE, which is available in three finishes: Midnight, Starlight, and Red. The design remains the same as the iPhone SE, which was introduced in 2020. The major improvement over the previous generation is the addition of the A15 Bionic chip. It is the same chip that we find in the iPhone 13 series, which make it one of the most capable smartphones available in the market. The A15's neural engine improves the photo capabilities of the new iPhone SE. Apple also promises slightly improved battery life. Apple of course emphasized on the 5G capabilities of the new device, which supports only sub-6 GHz bands. The starting price is now increased at $429, and there is also one additional 256GB storage option. The iPhone SE's release date is March 18. The iPhone 13 was also present in the Apple event since Apple unveiled new color options. All four iPhone 13 versions will be available in new green finishes: Alpine green for the iPhone 13 Pro and 13 Pro Max, and green for the iPhone 13 and 13 mini. The addition of the new green color option was expected for the non-Pro iPhones based on what happened last year when Apple announced a new purple iPhone 12 color. However, Apple decided to release a new color on the Pro iPhones, which is also a welcome change. Of course, we prefer Apple to introduce all color options at launch. The new iPhone 13 green colors will be available on March 18 as well. Apple also revealed the new 5th generation iPad Air, which comes with several spec updates, new color options, and no price change, which is really welcome. On the spec side, the biggest surprise, unless you follow 9tech11 on Twitter, came with a chip that powers the new iPad Air. This is no other than the powerful M1 chip, which powers the iPad Pro, Mac Mini, iMac, MacBook Air, and MacBook Pro. The cellular version of the iPad Air now comes with a 5G modem for even faster internet speeds wherever 5G is available. However, Apple didn't add support for millimeter wave bands. Now, if you're enjoying this video, consider pressing the like button and subscribe to 9tech11 for more Apple content. Of course, most people didn't actually expect to have millimeter wave 5G since Apple doesn't offer millimeter wave support for devices sold outside the US. The iPad Air 5 is available in 5 colors, including the brand new purple, and a different blue version compared to the iPad Air 4. iPad Air 5 will be available on March 18 in 64 or 256GB storage options. Apple followed the tradition and released some new accessory color options. More specifically, Apple added 4 new color options in its current silicone case lineup for the iPhone. Apple also added several new Apple Watch Band color options, alongside some new Sport Loop and braided Solo Loop colors. However, peak performance was all about Apple Silicon. Apple certainly didn't disappoint on this. The US tech giant unveiled the brand new and most powerful Apple chip ever made, the M1 Ultra. M1 Ultra has a 20-core CPU, a 64-core GPU, a 32-core neural engine, and can be configured with up to 128GB of high bandwidth, low latency unified memory. The M1 chip is a combination of two M1 Max chips. Unlike the most common multi-chip interconnect technologies which combine multiple chips by putting them together on the computer's motherboard, Apple uses an innovative way to combine the two M1 Max chips. Thanks to Apple's Ultra Fusion packaging architecture, Apple is capable to combine the two chips in a way that makes them act as a single unified chipset. In this way, Apple reduces significantly the chip's power consumption and delivers up to 4 times more interprocessor bandwidth compared to traditional multi-chip SoCs. This is significantly important for developers as well, who are now not required to change their code in order to take advantage of the full power of the M1 Ultra chip. Apple describes the M1 Ultra as the world's most powerful and capable chip for a personal computer, and is more powerful than the chips that power the best Mac Pro configuration. Apple has also put the M1 Ultra chip in a brand new Mac computer, the Mac Studio. Mac Studio is a brand new desktop computer which looks like a modernized Power Mac G4 Cube and resembles the design of two Mac Minis placed on top of each other. From connectivity standpoint, Apple doesn't disappoint as well, since a plethora of I/Os is available on the new Mac Studio. The list of available ports includes 4 USB-C ports, 2 USB-A ports, a 10GB Ethernet port, an HDMI port, and a headphone jack on the back. An SD card reader and 2 USB-C ports are also present on the front of the Mac Studio. Apple Studio is available either with the M1 Ultra or the M1 Max chip. The M1 Ultra version price starts at $39.99 USD with 1TB of storage and 32GB of RAM, and can be configured with up to 8TB of storage and 128GB of RAM for a total price of $79.99 USD. This M1 Ultra powered Mac Studio is more powerful than the best Mac Pro configuration at nearly half the price of the Mac Pro. Alongside the new Mac Studio, Apple unveiled the highly anticipated and long-rumored Studio Display. Studio Display is a 27-inch 5K display with 600 nits of brightness, P3 wide color gamut, camera and speakers. Studio Display is powered by the A13 Bionic chip, which enables center stage support for the display's camera, as well as spatial audio and Dolby Atmos for the available speakers of the display. Studio Display offers a nano texture glass option similar to the one that was introduced in the Pro Display XDR. Studio Display has 3 USB-C ports that deliver speeds of up to 10 GB per second to connect high-speed peripherals, storage and networking right into the display. Studio Display is also capable to fast charge a 14-inch MacBook Pro through the display's Thunderbolt port via a single cable. Studio Display is already available for pre-order at $59.99 USD. In-store availability starts on March 18. Thanks to everyone for watching this video. Stay safe and stay tuned for the next one.